With one command from Steve, the prison boss, the entire workshop of inmates launched their counterattack, scrambling upward. But to get out, they first had to deal with the armed guards above. As soldiers on the second floor opened fire wildly, Jason quietly climbed onto the lift platform. He swept one guard's legs out from under him, followed with a crushing punch, and wrestled away his blaster. Turning, he fired across the walkway, dropping another soldier. Spotting a guard trying to radio for help in the corridor, Jason quickly gunned him down. Still, he knew 50 inmates from a single workshop weren't nearly enough to pull off a prison break. This was the Empire's hexagonal offshore super prison, holding a staggering 5,000 convicts. To free them all, Jason and the others grabbed weapons from the corridor and first secured control of their level. From the 5th floor, they split into 2 groups. Jason and Steve moved upward toward the command center at the top, while the rest went down to unlock the cell doors on the 7 lower levels. By now, the Empire's soldiers realized how serious the situation was and rushed in with weapons to suppress the uprising. In the corridors, they clashed with the prisoners in brutal firefights. Meanwhile, inmates in other workshops were still confused, unaware of what was unfolding. But when the lift platform slowly descended, revealing a path upward, they finally glimpsed the light of freedom. Stepping over the bodies of fallen soldiers, they began climbing out.
5, 5-3, 5-6. Burn a firewall around it. Try the whole level.
Inside the prison's top command center, officers prepared to activate the ground-level electric grid to cut off the prisoners' advance. But Steve and Jason stormed in before they could act. Steve immediately staged an execution to send a clear warning. Facing the threat of blasters, the staff had no choice but to shut down the prison's hydroelectric power. When the water gates closed, only the backup lights remained. Even inmates who had been sleeping sensed something was wrong. Using the command center's broadcast system, Steve issued a call to arms, rallying every prisoner.
Being released, we are being transferred to some other prison to go and die.
With more and more convicts being freed, not even stampedes could stop the breakout. Masses of inmates swarmed upward toward the higher levels. The chaos was uncontrollable. With only 12 guards left, the prison had no choice but to wait for emergency reinforcements from Imperial headquarters. As the exit drew closer, prisoners could smell the fresh air, the taste of freedom. One after another, they leapt into the ocean, but Steve admitted he couldn't swim. If he jumped, he'd drown. Before Jason could respond, the others shoved him into the water. Watching them escape, Steve's eyes filled with envy. All he could do was silently wish them well.